Okay, so this is my Volvo V70 wagon, and the tailgate closes nicely and all that, but when I go through the car wash, water pours in. You can see it inside the car, and it's coming in through this gap. There's a seal here. This is an old Slim Jim that I had in my toolbox. It's about a 1/16 of an inch thick, and if that's a seal, it can't be doing its job because this slides through there quite easily. I'm not putting any pressure on it. It's loose in there. So I want to figure out why that seal is not keeping water out. By the way, it only does it when I go through the car wash, ironically. So I got to thinking, what would cause a gap between that seal at the top of the tailgate and the metal part of the tailgate itself? So I opened it up and I looked at the right-hand hinge, and there's three 12mm bolts. And I was wondering, if I loosen those up, can I actually move the tailgate alignment around? And sure enough, you really can. Take a look here. There's an index mark that I put on the tailgate before I loosened the bolts so that I could see how far I had moved it. So I moved it over, as you can see, about 1/8 of an inch, retightened the bolts, and closed the tailgate. And that seems to help get it tight up against the seal. So this is the hinge with the three bolts on the driver's side, the opposite side of where we were. And you can see by my index mark that I've moved it approximately the same amount and retightened the bolts. Okay, so this is after the adjustment on the hinges to try to make this seal tighter. And I've got my same Slim Jim, and I'm trying to insert it in there. And even on the other side, it doesn't really go in. So at this point, there was really nothing left to do except to check it again with the water and see if it's fixed. Okay, so this is after the adjustment I did to the hinges. If I can hold that steady. And I'm running water down in the same place, more or less. And it's actually quite a bit better. I look back in there close. There's no water pouring down on the carpet. The carpet's a little wet right now. But okay, kind of a success, I guess. Now for the real test, the old car wash. Well, I'm impressed. So far, so good. This is the end of the car wash, and this is where it used to really leak. I got my fingers crossed. Okay then, I think it's really fixed. Not a drop.